have car insurance, right? Well, your engine is the most expensive part of your car. So, have you insured your engine? Right. Engine insurance, also known as T+ engine treatment with DuPont Teflon. Add T+ and tough DuPont Teflon goes to work, relentlessly fighting heat, friction, and wear, protecting your engine for up to 50,000 miles. T+ engine treatment. The T is for Teflon. Tough, tenacious, tested.
SportsCenter now at new times, 6:30 and 11 p.m. weekdays.
Cadillac and your local Cadillac dealer proudly present the Senior PGA Tour. Anytime you come to Las Vegas, it's a roll of the dice. Hit the right numbers and you're in the chips. Payoffs can be huge. No stranger to big payoffs, Raymond Floyd. He's been in the winner's circle twice this year. First at the Senior Skins and then at the Tradition. Floyd, as fierce a competitor as you'll find. He starts Sunday's round trailing by 2. George Archer's been second twice this year, including last week. Long on experience and patience. Chi-Chi had yesterday's best round, a 7 under 65. If he's figured out these greens and with a few more birdies, that Sabre is going to get a Sunday workout indeed. They're all chasing the big dog, long-hitting Jim Dent. He hasn't won in almost 2 years. Close a couple of times. Sometimes closing has been his big problem. And he'll be looking over his shoulder on Sunday. 11 golfers within 4 shots of his lead starting out. And speaking of starting out, what a beginning. Dent with birdies at 1 and 3, a bogey at 5, then another birdie at 8, and earlier, that birdie at number 9. He made the turn at 11 under par and had a 3-shot lead over Floyd and Wargo at that point. Floyd had an eagle try at number 9 that would have put him at 9 under par. Raymond, who began the day at 6 under, birdied the 3rd hole. He missed his eagle, but he did make that birdie, so Floyd went to 8 under at the turn. Tom Wargo had a birdie putt at 10 to put him just 2 off the lead. This 10-footer. And Wargo quickly trailing by 2 at 9 under par. Then Dent out at the par 4 10th hole, 420 yards. Dent has been averaging over 321 yards a drive here this week. Just a pitch shot, but into the bunker. He would make bogey from there and fall back to 10 under par. Then Wargo's second shot at the par 4 12th. Long and watch it roll. Trickling down into the drink. Wargo made bogey from there and is at 8 under par currently. And Ray Floyd, a birdie putt at 12. This to go to 10 under par. So Floyd with another birdie. The leaderboard as things stand right now. Dent nursing that 1-shot lead. Wargo with a bogey after finding the drink at 12, trailing by 2. Trevino's still in the hunt, but running out of real estate. It's a 4-horse race in the final round of the Las Vegas Senior Classic. The famed Las Vegas Strip. It's known as the entertainment capital of the world, the city of glitter and gold. It's also home of the 1994 Las Vegas Senior Classic. As our ESPN golf team welcomes you, where gaming halls rise from the desert floor like pyramids pointing to the sky. Not far from the casino's call, the TPC at Summerlin. 5 years ago, just an architect's blueprint. Today, a dream development with championship courses, a golfer's paradise. Sunny skies now over the TPC at Summerlin, the home venue of this Las Vegas Senior Classic for the very first year. But earlier today, the rain came pelting down. The breeze blew in excess of 25 miles an hour. The rain slickers came out. The scores began to soar for a while, but now ideal conditions. What is going on? We've talked about Jim Dent struggling and doing the backup boogaloo. Well, he's missed his third straight green. This his third shot now out at number 12. So he's a good 17 feet from the flag for his par. Dent, who made the turn, enjoying a 3-shot lead, now up by just 1 over Raymond Floyd. Wargo trails by 2. Trevino's still in the hunt, but Lee has not made a birdie since back at number 7. Since then, all pars. Also in the field, Larry Gilbert, 5 under par. He, of course, won his first event last week in Dallas. And as we welcome you to 90 minutes, unless we have a playoff, hi again, everybody. Don't go away. Jim Dent, can he hang on? He collapsed at the Royal Caribbean Classic a couple of years ago. Trevino made up 5 shots over the last 3 holes. Dent, of course, who began his golfing career and expertise as a caddy at Augusta National. And he was going eyeball to eyeball with George Archer and Chi-Chi, but he really got out of the gate today. But in the group right ahead is Raymond Floyd and Tom Wargo. So Dent will be looking at the leaderboard and looking over his shoulders. Threesomes today, not like the first 2 days, because we had 168 amateurs here. Rather unusual format, a modified scramble, and we had 2 professionals and 1 amateur yesterday as the low 28 amateurs survived. But threesomes today, back to business as usual, if you will, in a tournament that has a prize money increase of over $200,000. $900,000 is the purse here as the Cadillac Series continues. And here is Jim Dent for his par now to stay 1 in front over Floyd and 2 up over Wargo, 3 up over Trevino. Dent had a 3-shot lead. He bogeyed 10, scrambled at 11, and can he make it at 12? Ouch. So Dent's 3-shot lead has disappeared. Floyd at -9, Dent at 9 under. Wargo now is only 1 behind, even though he found the drink at 12. And that gets Trevino a stroke closer as well, playing 4 groups in front. Dent definitely feeling the pressure. Chi-Chi had yesterday's best round, a 7 under 65, but just really didn't get going today. We welcome Gary Koch, of course, back alongside. We touched on it. Jim Dent averaging 321 yards a drive. A big advantage here, especially given the fact that the course has yet to grow up as far as the trees are concerned.
Well, certainly, Jim. I think the change of venue from the Desert Inn to the TPC at Summerlin has played right to Jim Dent's strength, and that's his length off the tee. As you mentioned, he's averaging well over 300 yards per tee shot. Through the first 45 holes, Jim had played 10 par 5s and played those holes in 9 under par. You also mentioned about him struggling on the back 9 when he has the lead. I talked to Jim about that this morning on the practice tee. He's aware of the fact. I think, in fact, he's too much aware of it. I think he is thinking about that, not concentrating and focusing on playing shot to shot. There could be one omen, though, Jim. Long-hitting Davis Love won the Las Vegas Invitational here on this TPC at Summerlin course last fall. It's obvious the golf course favors that type of player.
Dent has admitted he has to learn how to be a better front runner. Andy North will be following Dent in the last group, along with Archer and Chi-Chi, and Frank Beard following Wargo, Kiefer, and Floyd. Frank?
Raymond's really rolling hot now. He just made a birdie. I think he's well aware of what Dent's doing. He's got about 255 yards. The wind's no factor now. Raymond can knock this ball right in the middle of this green. Just got to get it in the air just to get over that little hole right behind. He's hit a big shot.
He as good as you look.
No, it's bad luck. He landed right in the front face of the thing.
I'd carried it up.
You can hear him. He thought he carried it up. I did too.
All over it.
Now we've got Wargo just a few yards in front of Raymond. He made a bogey on the last hole, but I'll tell you, he was happy with it. That could have easily been a double bogey and shot himself right out of it. He's got about 250 yards, and he can also get there very easily. He hits the ball lower than Raymond, so I expect his ball's going to land just in front and probably will run up. Just a good hard 3-wood. There's no trouble, nothing in the bunkers you see. They don't have to worry about carrying those. He hit it low, but he hit a big left. That's going to be in the bunker over to the left side of the green, I believe. He's going to have a long bunker shot, but it's not too bad. Tom's a good bunker player.
So Wargo in the bunker in 2, out at the par 5 13th. Floyd with a monster drive, tied for the lead along with Dent. Wargo one behind, Trevino still in it, and Aycock with a birdie. Today's final round live coverage of the Las Vegas Senior Classic is being brought to you by Cadillac and your local Cadillac dealer, creating a higher standard. By the Las Vegas Hilton, home of Andrew Lloyd Webber's Starlight Express. By Callaway Golf, makers of the new Big Bertha irons and the Big Bertha Warbird metal woods. And by Payne Weber. We believe our most important investment is an investment in relationships.